Let me ask you something. How many dreams have died because someone didn't believe enough? How many people walked away from greatness because doubt whispered, you're not good enough? Some of you in this room right now are sitting on a billion-dollar idea, a life-changing vision, a purpose that could shift generations. But you're stuck. You're stuck because you don't believe. I need you to understand this. Believe is the key. It's the difference between those who win and those who watch others win. It's the fuel that takes ordinary people and turns them into legends. When you walk out of here today, you will face challenges. Life will hit you hard. People will doubt you. You may even doubt yourself. But if you just believe, truly, deeply believe, there is nothing you cannot do. So stay with me, listen to every word, because today we are breaking the chains of doubt. Today, we're unlocking the power inside of you. Today, we are making a decision. From this moment forward, you will believe. The power of belief. Listen to me. Belief is a decision. It's not about waiting for proof. It's about deciding that no matter what, no matter who tells you otherwise, you are going to make it happen. Every successful person you admire, they had belief before they had success. They had belief when nobody else did. You think they didn't struggle? You think they didn't have nights when doubt tried to creep in? Of course they did, but they pushed through. They refused to let doubt win. I need you to ask yourself right now, do you really believe in your dream? If the answer is yes, then act like it. If the answer is no, then today is the day you make a choice. Because belief is the foundation. Without it, nothing happens. But with it, you are unstoppable. Don't let doubt win. Doubt is a liar. Doubt will tell you that you're not smart enough, not talented enough, not connected enough. But let me tell you something. Every champion, every world changer, every history maker has been where you are right now. The only difference? They didn't quit when doubt knocked on the door. If you listen to doubt, you'll hesitate. And hesitation kills dreams. You'll start questioning yourself. You'll slow down. And before you know it, that dream you were chasing is gone. You got to fight doubt like your life depends on it, because it does. Please. The world isn't going to believe in you first. That's your job. When you walk into a room, you better carry yourself like you already won. When you wake up in the morning, remind yourself, I am built for this. I am ready. I am unstoppable. There will be people who laugh. There will be people who tell you that's impossible. That's when you look them in the eye and say, watch me. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need validation. All you need is belief. Passion builds belief. Some of you are waiting to believe in yourself until you see results, but that's backward. You don't wait to believe, you start moving, and belief grows with every step. Get up early. Work harder than anyone expects. Keep showing up even when you don't feel like it. Every action you take strengthens your belief. And every time you push forward, doubt gets weaker. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. The definition of love depends on what type of that you hit on which top side. The road to success isn't smooth. You will face obstacles. You will fail. You will have moments where you question everything. But belief is what gets you back up. When you get knocked down, belief is what whispers, get up, keep going. When the world says it's over, belief is what says, not yet. If you can hold on to belief in the tough times, you will win. Period. Surround yourself with belief. Some of you need to check your circle. You hanging around people who drain you. People who don't believe in anything, so they try to kill your dreams too. Get around people who push you, people who challenge you, people who remind you that you are capable of more. If your circle isn't speaking life into you, find a new circle. Jessica, tell you, man, think to leave now. There is no perfect time to start believing. There is no moment where the stars align and everything is easy. You have to decide right now that you are going all in. Whatever dream is in your heart is there for a reason. You weren't put on this earth to settle. You weren't meant to just exist. You were meant to dominate. But it all starts with one thing. Belief. Final word. Make the choice. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep letting doubt run your life, or are you going to stand up and declare, I believe? I believe in my dream. I believe in my purpose. I believe in myself. No more excuses. No more hesitation. No more waiting for the perfect moment. Your time is now. Just believe and watch what happens. Belief is the foundation of success. Without it, nothing happens. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every moment of triumph starts with one simple thing: belief. Before the world sees it, before anyone else acknowledges it, before there's even proof, it begins in the mind. If you don't believe in yourself, your dreams, or your potential, then everything else crumbles before it even begins. Think about it. Every legend you admire, every person who has changed the world had to believe before anyone else did. They had to see it in their minds before they saw it in reality. When others laughed, when doors closed, when failure knocked them down, they kept going because they believed. That belief wasn't just a feeling, it was their fuel. It kept them waking up early, grinding when no one was watching, pushing past obstacles that would have stopped the average person. The truth is, life will test you. People will doubt you. You will have moments where things don't go as planned. But if you have belief, true, unwavering belief, you will find a way. Without belief, you hesitate, you second guess yourself, you start looking for reasons why it won't work instead of finding ways to make it happen. But when you believe, you move differently. You speak with confidence. You take action when others hesitate. You see solutions instead of problems. Success doesn't start with resources, talent, or luck. It starts with belief. The moment you decide that your dream is non-negotiable, that failure is not the end, and that you are capable of achieving greatness, everything changes. Belief is not about having proof. It's about making a choice. A choice to trust yourself, a choice to move forward even when the path isn't clear, a choice to say, I will make this happen. And when you believe that with everything in you, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that can stop you. Your mindset shapes your reality. What you believe, you become. Every thought you entertain, every belief you hold, and every story you tell yourself is creating the life you live. If you see yourself as weak, unworthy, or incapable, then your actions will reflect that. You won't take risks. You won't push past obstacles, and you'll settle for less than you deserve. But if you see yourself as powerful, as someone who refuses to be denied, then you will move through life with confidence, resilience, and determination. Everything starts in the mind. Your thoughts dictate your energy dictates your actions, and your actions determine your results. If you believe you are destined for greatness, you will wake up every day and move accordingly. You will speak differently. You will walk differently. You will make choices that align with success, because in your mind, failure is not an option. But if your mind is filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, then you've already lost before you even begin. Your mind will always find ways to confirm what you believe. If you believe you can't, you will find reasons why it won't work. But if you believe you can, you will find solutions. You will see opportunities, and you will push through when others quit. The most successful people in the world are not necessarily the most talented, the smartest, or the ones with the most resources. They are the ones who believed in themselves long before the world did. They conditioned their minds for success. They fed themselves thoughts of power, growth, and possibility. They refused to let limiting beliefs dictate their future. Right now, you need to ask yourself, what story are you telling yourself? Are you feeding your mind with thoughts of success, power, and resilience? Or are you letting fear, doubt, and past failures dictate your future? Because at the end of the day, your life will always be a reflection of your mindset. Change your belief. Ask yourself, what story are you changing your mindset? Doubt is the silent killer of dreams. Eliminate it. It doesn't come crashing in like a wrecking ball. It sneaks in, whispers in your ear, and makes you question yourself. It makes you hesitate. And hesitation, that's where dreams die. You had an idea, a goal, a vision, and then that little voice crept in. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if they laugh at me? And just like that, you stopped before you even started. Let me tell you something. Every person who has ever accomplished something great had to fight doubt. They had moments where they weren't sure if they could do it. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. They didn't let doubt win. They didn't give that voice any power. They didn't let it sit in their minds rent-free. Instead, they took action. They moved forward even when they weren't sure. They pushed past uncertainty. And in doing so, they proved doubt wrong. Doubt is a lie. It tells you that you're not ready when you are. It tells you that you need more time, more money, more experience, when in reality, all you need is to start. The longer you let doubt sit in your mind, the stronger it gets. It starts small, but if you feed it, it grows. And before you know it, you're stuck, watching others live out their dreams while you wonder, what if? But here's the truth. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to decide that doubt will not control you anymore. When that voice starts creeping in, you shut it down. You remind yourself who you are, what you're capable of, and why you started in the first place. You take action, no matter how small, because every step forward weakens doubt and strengthens belief. Doubt will always be there, but it doesn't have to control you. The choice is yours. Feed your doubt or feed your dream. But remember this, whichever one you feed is the one that will grow. Faith is tested in the darkest moments. Keep pushing. It's easy to believe when everything is going right, when doors are opening, when people are supporting you. But what happens when life punches you in the face? When the money runs out, when nobody's clapping for you, when the obstacles seem too big and your dream feels impossible? That's when faith is tested. That's when most people quit. But listen to me. This is where champions are made. This is where success is decided. Because the truth is, your breakthrough always comes after the struggle. The people who make it, the ones you admire, they weren't handed success. They had to keep believing when everything around them said, give up. They had to wake up every day and push forward, even when they didn't see results. They had to trust the process when nothing made sense. You might be in that moment right now. Maybe life has hit you hard. Maybe you're questioning if this is even worth it. But I need you to hear me. This is your test. This is where you prove that your belief isn't just talk. Anybody can believe when it's easy. But the real ones, they believe when it's hard. They keep showing up. They keep grinding. They keep pushing because they know deep down this pain, this struggle, this season of difficulty is temporary. You don't quit in the middle of the storm. You don't throw away your vision because of a temporary setback. You don't stop believing just because you don't see results yet. You keep moving. You keep fighting. You keep believing. Because if you can hold on to faith in your darkest moment, if you can trust that your time is coming, then nothing can stop you from reaching your destiny. Surround yourself with people who reinforce your belief, not destroy it. The people around you matter more than you think. They can either fuel your fire or put it out. If you're constantly around doubters, complainers, and people who settle for less, their mindset will rub off on you. Before you know it, you start questioning yourself, playing small and making excuses just like them. You need to be around people who push you, who challenge you, who remind you of what's possible. You need people who don't just say, I believe in you, but show it by the way they live their own lives. Energy is contagious. If you surround yourself with winners, you start thinking like a winner. If you surround yourself with people who believe in big things, who take action, who refuse to settle, you'll be forced to level up. Take a hard look at your circle. Who's speaking life into you? Who's pushing you to go harder, to stay disciplined, to believe in yourself even when times are tough? And on the other side, who's always doubting, always negative, always pulling you back? Some of you are trying to grow while staying attached to people who don't want to see you win. You can't fly if you're surrounded by people who are afraid of heights. You don't have time to entertain people who don't see your vision. You don't need their validation. If they don't believe in you, fine. Just make sure you don't stop believing in yourself. And if that means walking alone for a while, so be it. Because eventually, when you keep pushing, when you keep believing, you'll attract the right people. People who see your greatness. People who remind you that you are built for this. So be intentional about your circle. Surround yourself with people who reinforce your belief, because with the right team around you, there is no limit to what you can do. Action fuels belief. When you move, doubt disappears. Too many people are waiting to believe in themselves after they see results. They think, once I make money, once I get recognized, once I see progress, then I'll believe. But that's not how it works. Belief isn't the result of success. Success is the result of belief. And belief grows through action. When you take action, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Every time you step up, show up, and do the work, you give yourself evidence that you are built for this. The more you move, the more confident you become. The more confident you become, the harder you push. And before you know it, that hesitation, that doubt, that fear is gone. But if you sit still, if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, doubt will take over. You'll start overthinking. You'll start coming up with excuses. You let fear paralyze you. And then what happens? Nothing. Your dream stays a dream. The only way to make belief real is through action. Stop thinking and start doing. Even if you're not sure, even if you don't have all the answers, move. Apply for that opportunity. Make the call. Put in the extra hours. Train harder. Show up. Because every step you take reinforces your belief that you can do this. The difference between those who make it and those who don't isn't talent, luck, or resources. It's the ones who take action despite their doubts. So move, take the first step, then the next, and watch how your belief starts to grow. The world may not believe in you, but you must believe in you. When you start out, no one may see your potential. They may doubt your abilities, question your ideas, and even laugh at your ambitions. But here's the truth. It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is that you believe in yourself. You have to be your own biggest supporter, your own biggest cheerleader, and your own biggest believer. You see, the world doesn't hand out belief. It doesn't give you a certificate that says you're capable of achieving greatness. No, you have to decide that for yourself. You have to stand firm in your own worth, in your own vision, and refuse to let the opinions of others define you. There will always be people who don't understand your journey. There will always be those who are too afraid to dream as big as you. But your success isn't dependent on their approval. Your journey is yours. And it's up to you to carry that belief in yourself, even when no one else does. If you're waiting for someone else to believe in you before you start, you're never going to move. You cannot place your worth in the hands of others. Your belief must come from within. The moment you believe that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you are unstoppable, the world will have no choice but to believe in you too. But it starts with you. Believe in yourself first. Don't wait for anyone to give you permission to be great. You are already enough. You have everything inside of you to succeed. The only question is, are you willing to believe that? Fear and failure are temporary. Belief makes you unstoppable. The hardest thing about pursuing your dreams is facing the fear and failures that come with the journey. Fear will tell you that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that it's safer to play small. Failure will tell you that you're not capable, that you're not cut out for success, and that you should just quit. But here's the thing. Fear and failure are temporary. They don't last unless you allow them to. Fear will never go away completely. You'll always face moments of uncertainty, but what you do in those moments is what separates the winners from the rest. Fear only has power if you let it. Every time you face it, every time you take that first step in spite of it, you weaken its hold on you. You show fear. Failure is the same. Failure is not the end. It's just a lesson. It's a step in the process. It's how you learn, how you grow, and how you get better. Every successful person has faced failure. They've stumbled, fallen, and hit rock bottom at some point. But the difference between them and those who give up is that they never allowed failure to define them. They used it as fuel, as motivation to keep going. Failure is not permanent. It's part of the journey. But belief is what makes you unstoppable. When you believe in yourself, when you have faith that you will succeed, nothing can stand in your way. Belief pushes you past the fear. Belief keeps you going when failure knocks you down. Belief is what helps you rise up stronger, more determined than ever. So don't fear failure. Don't fear the unknown. Don't fear the obstacles ahead. Believe, because when you believe in yourself, fear becomes a stepping stone and failure becomes an opportunity for growth. With belief, you become unstoppable. Those who win don't always start strong. They start with belief. The truth is, no one comes out of the gate running. The most successful people didn't have it all figured out from the beginning. They weren't born with a perfect plan, nor did they start with a huge advantage. What they had, what set them apart, was belief. They believed in their vision, believed in their ability to succeed, and believed that they would figure it out as they went along. You don't have to have it all together when you start. In fact, you never will. The journey will always be filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But belief is what keeps you moving forward when it feels impossible. The belief to take that first step even when you don't know where it leads. The belief that you learn, adapt, and grow along the way. The belief that failure is not the end, but just a part of the process. If you look at anyone who has achieved greatness, you'll see that they didn't start with an advantage. They started with belief. They started with a willingness to try, to learn, and to keep going even when things weren't easy. They didn't let the struggles at the beginning stop them. They let their belief drive them, and that's what carried them through. So don't get discouraged if you're not seeing immediate success. Don't think that because you're not starting with a perfect plan, you won't make it. Start with belief, and the rest will follow. The strongest foundations are built one brick at a time, and the best journeys start with the first step. When you believe in yourself and your dream, you'll find the strength to keep going. And that's how you build success. One step at a time, fueled by unwavering belief. Never stop believing. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. There will be moments when the road feels long, when the results feel too far away, and when you start wondering if all the effort is worth it. You'll be tempted to quit. You'll be tired. You'll want to throw in the towel. But listen to me. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to dig in deeper, to push harder, and to believe even more fiercely. And your breakthrough is coming, but it's not always in the form you expect. Sometimes it's just one more step, one more effort, one more moment of belief that changes everything. It's easy to quit when you don't see immediate results. But the ones who make it are the ones who keep believing even when the end feels far. Remember, believing doesn't just get you to the goal. It gets you through the struggle, the moments of doubt, the moments of frustration, the moments when the world tells you to stop. Those are the moments that define you. They are the moments that show what you're made of. And if you can push through them with unwavering belief, you will come out on the other side victorious. So when you want to quit, when you feel like you can't take one more step, remind yourself, your breakthrough is closer than you think. Keep believing, and the universe will meet you halfway. Your dreams are not just possible, they're inevitable. As long as you keep moving forward with belief, there is nothing in this world that can stop you. Never stop believing. Your success is waiting for you.